Hello students, welcome to Organic Chemverse YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to tell you how to solve the given questions. I have picked up these questions from reference book for NEET students by Balaji Publications. Let's solve the question number 36. Methyl bromide is converted into ethane by heating it in ether medium with aluminium or zinc or sodium or copper. Students, remember, whenever a haloalkane reacts with sodium in ether, it forms an alkane. This is nothing but a Wurtz reaction. This combination of alkyl halide, ether, sodium, remember it's Wurtz reaction. So it's a method to prepare an alkane. Therefore, the right option is option C. Let's take question number 37. Which among the following alkanes cannot be prepared by reduction of alkynes? Methane, isobutane, pentane, ethane. Always make a habit of going through all the options first and then you can decide what is the right answer. Now, what are alkynes? Alkynes are the molecules with triple bond between carbon and carbon. In fact, carbon here it is sp hybridized. Alkynes can be converted to alkanes by reduction. So we have to use a catalyst like palladium or platinum and hydrogen. It's also called as reduction, or it's also known as hydrogenation because you are adding hydrogen to that triple bond to form the alkane. The question says which of the following alkanes cannot be prepared? The first alkyne member is ethyne. Therefore, in the product, minimum there will be 2 carbons. So if you use ethyne, the product is ethane. If you use propyne, then propane. But you can't prepare a methane by this technique as we don't have a methane, right? So that's not possible because in order to have a triple bond there has to be at least 2 carbons, right? So that's the reason. Therefore, the right option is option A, that is methane. Methane cannot be prepared by this particular method. Let's take question number 38. Which of the following liberates methane on treatment with water? Silicon carbide, calcium carbide, beryllium carbide or magnesium carbide? Options like these are a bit confusing. So you need to remember this particular reactant to form the methane. You are supposed to remember the reaction. Students, remember that the silicon carbide, upon hydrolysis, it forms silica and methane. That's right, but this happens at higher temperature or harsh conditions. Okay, it's not easy to prepare. Okay, calcium carbide, yeah, this upon hydrolysis, it usually forms ethyne, right? So there are 2 carbons, hence ethyne. What about beryllium carbide? Beryllium carbide, the molecular formula is Be2C. Upon hydrolysis or upon treating with water, the reaction is this carbon will form methane, and what about the beryllium? It will form an oxide. Of course, this is not a balanced reaction. You can balance it. There are 2 beryllium, therefore there are 2 oxygen, hence balance the oxygen. By doing so, the hydrogens are already balanced. This is a balanced chemical equation. Now, what is the right option now? The right option is C. Then what about magnesium carbide? The magnesium carbide, it forms a propyne. So the question they are asking for methane. Therefore, the right option is beryllium carbide. Beryllium carbide, upon reacting with water, it forms methane. The right option is C. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts or how to solve a question for the NEET exam, you can always refer my video. Thank you.